Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Tremendous build-up to decide the championship in the Southeastern Conference. It's the Florida Gators against the Missouri Tigers. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. His message to his team was, this is much more than just a top 15 matchup. He understands that whoever wins this game has a chance to shape the playoff bracket. And while they don't want to keep their eyes on that big prize and take it one play at a time, he wants his team to know what's on the line here today. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The shotgun running play call. He's stopped for no gain. The defense swarming on the first play of the game.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Trying to find room. It's Ball. Now it's another broken tackle. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Stoppage in play here. There's an injured Gator down. Tough to see this in the opening minute of the game. It's 3rd down, opening drive of this conference championship game. Can he make it to the marker? It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game.
Grab behind the line. It's Pryor. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
They'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of going up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Looking to pass. It's Simmons. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They keep him guessing with a run. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more target.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Missouri.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Brown. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release. I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Four-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. Receiver in motion now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Wide open downfield. He's in the clear. He goes out of bounds, close to the 25.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Here comes the pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
He'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Stoppage in play here. There's an injured Gator down. It's their junior running back. It's a concern. Ollie will try to get an update soon. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The receiver makes the catch. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be fourth down and 1.
They're trying to get some yards after the catch here, but that is an excellent job of open field tackling by this defense. But they better be ready because this is clearly go-for-it range on fourth down.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. He missed it. Off target that time. There's a penalty marker down. He might get a second shot at this. So first and 10 for the offense after a costly fourth down penalty on the defense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Pass not complete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. And it's Missouri with the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 25, the same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Jukes to get free. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Nice gain, moves the ball to the 47. Another first down. Handing off on the draw play. He's got a crease. You finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Supremacy in the SEC at stake here. It's the Florida Gators against the Missouri Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt, and Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
The Missouri head coach told me before the game they have got to stay focused on this opportunity today. Earlier losses this season have put their backs against the wall, but he does not want his team playing with that stress and anxiety. He said, I know an automatic bid is on the line, a chance at the college football playoff, but I want our team focused on one play at a time and making sure they're the best version of themselves here today. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Looking to throw it on first down. First play taking a deep shot. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. They're going to run it here. He's got space. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. A draw to the back. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. After the play, looks like a man is shaken up. Last thing you want to see so early in this big game. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he keeps it. First down, looking for more now.
This is going to open up so many parts of their offense. Early in the game here, we got a first quarter run by the quarterback, and he picks up an explosive. That means that the defense is going to have to start accounting for him. Watch as these safeties start creeping lower towards the line of scrimmage and in the run box. That's going to leave them exposed for a shot down the field. Watch out for this offense.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Mizzou. Powers into the end zone.
Chris, we knew that they were going to try to establish the run game and get this running back in a rhythm early, and they're able to do this on the first series. Get him the ball several times. Now he's able to find the end zone. I tell you, that offensive line has got to feel proud about what they did here early, establishing the physical nature of that run game.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Gators offense retakes the field. On the run, it's Pryor.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner. As the first down is still going. And an opening here. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Florida. The jet sweep totally fools the defense for 6.
You just never expect the jet sweep to go for this big of a play. Now, obviously, he's got speed on the outside, but a clear breakdown defensively. They just did not pursue, and no one was there on the edge. What a great run and good blocking down the field to spring him for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And there's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that one.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Short pass finds the tight end. Oh, he's got open space. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a complete...
He's got a crease. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Tigers. They were not going to catch him that time. To the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's got to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackled right there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The false start will back him up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. On the run, it's Ball. He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws it to the right. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on third and long.
Well, these are situations you just hate to be in as an offense. Third and obvious. Everyone knows they're throwing the football. It's very difficult to protect the passer. And ultimately, this defense does a great job of getting home and getting the sack. And now they're going to get off the field. This is a terrific series for this defense.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Now the play clock winding down. They'll have to spend a timeout here. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Gonna run it. It's Hardy. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Dropping back, it's Simmons. Looking for his big tight end. With the catch, it's Harris.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. It's a draw play. Runs through the defender. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Looking for a gap. It's Hardy. He's got space. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri. He runs it into the end zone.
I love that this offense doesn't get bored taking the profit. If this defense can't stop this back, then give him the ball, and he continues to find the end zone. 3rd touchdown of the game. If they don't adjust, make them pay, and that's exactly what this coordinator has done.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And a handoff as they run the counter play. Breaking into the clear. They bring them down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. And it's Missouri with the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Makes the catch. It's Mays. And the Gators are moving quickly down the field.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Mays. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a first down.
And seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Looking for some space. It's Ball. Nowhere to run up the middle.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his man. It's Brown. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him short of the 15.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Gators. He barrels into the end zone.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Sees an opening. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
1st and 10 play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw. It's Simmons. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You got to understand the drop because the defense was all over.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
Looking for some space. It's Hardy. Got an opening here. Now here he goes. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
Missouri getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. That's the spin move. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break?
It is so rare to see a loss on quarterback sneak. That just tells me that that defensive line absolutely won at the line of scrimmage. Home man wins. They get lower than that center, the guard. They push everybody back right into the chest of the quarterback, and he's got no...
Touchdown, Mizzou. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to...
He's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. The Gators will have to punt this one away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to pass. It's Simmons. Oh, the pocket collapsing. And it's incomplete. They take a shot on the first play of the drive, but don't connect.
Defense is playing well in all areas here. First, the pressure on the quarterback. He's clearly hurried, and because of that, I didn't feel like this was the best read. He just kind of jumps at it and throws it right into double cover.
Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right, and the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. important third down play coming up after that completion. Caught near the sticks. It's Lee. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Timeout taken by Missouri, their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Looks like Missouri will have the first down. Missouri now uses their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the wideout goes in motion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
All week, this defense told us that they were going to double cover these main targets, in particular when they get into the red zone and in the end zone, and they do it again here. The quarterback forced the ball, though. He's got to check this down. You can't force it into double coverage. It's great coverage, but really a poor throw.
And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
They decide to go pass heavy here in the red zone, and that's 2 incompletions, and now you've got 3rd and long. Now you're going to put a lot of pressure on that offensive line to hold up in pass protection against this pass rush. That's what I'm worried about.
We got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Mays. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the 3rd quarter. First play of the second half to keep it on the ground. Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks in the ball, and it's a short game.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Now it's 2nd down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got a crease. Now here he goes. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Offense operates at the plus 46 after that huge gain. On first down, it's play action. Leans back and chucks it deep. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
It's just a bad mistake, Chris. To start the second half, you want to put together a drive, go down and get points. The coaches talk about the middle 8, last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half as a period that they have to win. This is a huge setback for them.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Keeping it on the ground here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. They need to make a play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often. When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Oh, they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1.
Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable 3rd down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range.
This is exactly what they desperately needed, is a big stop here on 3rd and goal, and they're able to win up front to do it. Tremendous work by this front 7. They get into the backfield, create a negative play, and now a decision to make on the opposite side. It's 4th and goal. Do they kick it, or do they go for it?
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Oh, and he's stuffed on 4th down. The defense rises up. Turnover on downs here. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. They go back to the running back, but he gets swarmed. The defense said, not this time, Joel. They were all over it.
Chris, football is a game of adjustments. And finally on this 4th down, this defense adjusts to the running back's success. They find him, they get him down, and that's a huge 4th down stop.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
You know, oftentimes it can be hard to bring these tight ends down once they've got the football because, again, they're big bodies and you're trying to tackle them with secondary players. But what timing here. Look at this hit right as he catches the ball. This is the avenue. This is the way to go.
Favorable situation, 2nd and 4. They pick up 6 on the first down pass. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
You know, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking. It's about tackling. And on the defensive side, if you can get off of blocks and tackle well, it's usually going to bode well. Here, a negative play. Great job getting behind the line of scrimmage.
The Tigers will line up to punt it away. And they'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
Well, you don't see that often. He is normally so sure-handed, and as a quarterback, that cannot creep into the back of your head. Keep going to him. Remember, he's one of your best players.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. They'll tackle him for a small gain. Needed a lot more on 3rd and long. The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Well, and they can't down it there. It bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And it's Missouri with the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. The shotgun handoff here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, almost intercepted for a 2nd time today. Couldn't quite hold on, but it brings up 3rd down.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
Looking downfield, it's Simmons. It's an out route. The catch made. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep respect.
Oh, the returner fumbled it. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
I always hold my breath when these returners start to try to fight for extra yardage, and here the ball hits the ground. But he is so fortunate that this bounces right back to them, and their offense can come on the field. That was almost a massive turnover in this game.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch downfield. They bring it down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. And the Gators come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Chris, there's 2 things that the quarterback has to have if he's going to complete a corner route to the wide receiver. You've got to have anticipation, there's no doubt, but you've also got to choose the right trajectory. And here he does both. It's a completion, and this offense is playing really well.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They finally corral him at the 1. Stoppage in play here. There's an injured Gator down. A junior offensive lineman. Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You've got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Working clock with the ground game. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Yeah, now we're playing some defense here. That's teaching tape stuff right there. You're blitzing this offense, and look at the stick in the backfield. You got to put that on a tape and send it around to everybody in the country. This is exactly how you tackle.
Scanning the field. It's Simmons. Quick throw over the middle. And it's intercepted. The last thing they could afford. He's bringing it back. Returns it all the way for a touchdown. Touchdown, Gators.
He cannot make these types of decisions, Chris. It's a two-possession game. You force it into a tight window, this is the risk you run. It gets taken back for 6, and now it's a one-possession game, and you've got to come right back on the field. We're going to find out everything we need to know about this quarterback facing adversity on this next series.
And the extra point gets it within 3, 31-28. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Missouri offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Across the 40. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. The officials catch that face mask penalty. The offense gets a free first down. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got space. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second. He's short. And the Gators will spend their first timeout. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find out here in the red zone. He keeps it. QB draw. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Timeout taken by Florida, their second. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on 3rd down. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Pass caught, can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers. The Tigers go back on top. But they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target, and it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Freshman shows inexperience, lucky he didn't get intercepted.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker down. Might be roughing the quarterback. Oh, what a mistake. A 15-yard gift to the offense when you're trying to protect the lead here late in the game. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Makes the catch and has space. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. Winning a conference championship in a league this strong clearly is one of the preseason goals for this team. You can tell by the way they're celebrating. But, Joel, now we're going to wait and see what their path to a national championship, the ultimate goal, is going to be.
Well, like you said, the strength of winning a championship in this conference is not going to be lost on that committee. I wouldn't be surprised if this team does garner a bye, and then it's about retaining momentum, as we've seen throughout the history of this playoff. How well can you execute after a long layoff? I think that's going to be the challenge for this group.
One final salute for our conference champions today, and we'll see you at the college football.
Happy holidays and welcome to the Heisman Trophy ceremony presented by EA Sports. I'm Chris Fowler inside the Tiburon Theater. We're so proud every year to be able to bring you Heisman Trophy night. The most impactful handoff of the season is just moments away now. And one of these guys will become the 91st Heisman Trophy winner. The four finalists, as chosen by the Heisman balloters, a somewhat surprising group, if we're being honest. At the beginning of the season, you might not have thought these would be your four finalists, but each of these guys has earned their way here, not by focusing on the Heisman, but by focusing on their team and doing what it takes to win football games. A reminder of how good each of their four seasons were. And these guys talk about their poise, their composure. They've been that way in the field, but when you get to Heisman Trophy night, you get them together and the trophy is in the room, everybody admits these are very nervous moments. Only one of them will have their name read. Only one of them will join this exclusive fraternity. And one more look at this year's Heisman finalists. One of these guys is about to experience a life-changing moment. Okay, we've kept them waiting long enough. All of us want to know who's going to win the trophy for this season. And the winner of the 2026 Heisman Trophy is Byram Brown, senior quarterback out of Auburn. And one final congratulations to this year's Heisman Trophy winner. 2026 will forever be known as his Heisman season. Thanks for joining us.